Breaking fucking news. Chris Paul signs a 1-year deal with the
Spurs.
Spurs.
Yeah. Good
Oh,
shit.
we've had that. It's been talked about on this
Why you
podcast.
hold on?
That's what
Why you
we've
couldn't
been
let
talking
me
about
get
that
off?
for a while though.
Why you gonna let me get off? You just definitely pulled a 22.
Who? Who? Me?
Bro,
This
right
is
here.
you. I mean, are you still in character or are you like which one are
Right
you
here.
doing? Are you still in character with the who?
Pat, not only did he do that, he doubled down on it. Like, bro, we're right here.
Right. And then he sent it in the group chat, so y'all know. But are you still in character right
I
now
just
with
sent
the
in the
who?
group chat. I just sent in the group chat because the picture. I just sent in the group
Because
chat.
to the
No,
point,
Terrell.
because to
Run the
your point
flag.
about the who, you know what I'm saying? That's the full 22. You know what I'm saying? So are you still in character? Because I don't know who I'm talking to yet. You know what I mean? Like
Malik don't even have to be here. You gonna
you're
get
gonna
back
act
gold.
oblivious?
I wanted
You
to
gonna
try
act
it on.
oblivious? This nigga here,
I
bro.
let you say Spurs. I let you say the word Spurs.
No, you said it. You said it as I said it.
If Malik
No,
could
you
get away
didn't.
with it,
You
why
actually
I
I
can't
didn't.
get
said the
away with it?
whole thing actually, and then one word you didn't let me say was the Spurs.
Hey,
I can see
trying
it
something.
too, like, bro.
Womp
My
womp,
man,
nigga.
I'm just,
Womp, nigga. Guess what?
Like,
If you want to be Woj, if you want to be Shams, I'll be Woj, nigga. Fuck you.
hey, fuck you, nigga. Hey, we'll see who gets the
Yo,
breaking news out
yo,
first. Then
breaking news. Chris Paul went to this first. Chris Paul went to this first. Too late, nigga. Too long. You can sit there and make it graphic if you want to, nigga. Just sit out a tweet.
Hey,
Now you the
this
biggest
nigga,
hater.
my
You the biggest
number
hater.
one.
You can
My
say the
number one. Hey.
And I'm proud of
Hey,
it.
you accepting your award? Be like, yeah, he wouldn't make it without it. You just want to put that out there. But congratulations.
No, speaking of haters, I just saw a video on Instagram. It was like, y'all remember the milk crate challenge? And it was a video of somebody doing it. And then this dude just kicking that milk crate. I was just like, bro, that really was something that
was some
niggas just was just happy to be back outside. Because in reality, why would somebody do that? Because I think it was during the
that was
pandemic.
a dark time.
It was during the
That was a
pandemic. It
dark
was during the
time.
pandemic.
Yeah.
That was the only
Because I'm
reason why
like,
people were doing that.
2024,
No, that's a fact.
I'm not stacking milk crates and trying to climb them.
Bro,
For clout.
2024, the question is, where the fuck did y'all get those milk crates from? Because I haven't seen them since.
I'm just thinking they went to an elementary school or a high
I
school or
literally
something.
haven't
That's
seen
the only
like
time I've
not
seen milk
one
crates in my
since,
life.
bro. I'm like, this shit's crazy.
Wow, man.
Yeah, the only image I got was
It's
YK
on you.
Osiris doing that challenge. Doing the milk crate.
Damn. Wait a minute. Okay, if that's what they were looking for, that makes so much sense now. So, because you got to think, the Spurs drafted 2 fucking guards, and they traded one to Minnesota.
They
Y'all wanna
did.
hear
They did
something
trade
crazy?
one of them.
Do y'all want to hear something crazy though?
Talk to me.
My game, and I mean, it wasn't accurate. It wasn't accurate completely. But my game traded I think it was on this 2K or it was the last 2K. No, it had to be on this 2K because it had Victor Wembanyama. We went through the full season. Draymond Green got traded to the Spurs. Just some crazy shit. Just kind of ironic that it was still dealings with the Warriors, ex-player, and the Spurs. But I didn't think CP3. But I did think from that, I'm sorry, I didn't. Of course, it didn't say CP3, but I did think from that CP3 or Draymond would have been perfect to go with Victor Wembanyama.
My mindset has been
that
Chris
AI
Paul should
scary.
be. My mindset, Chris Paul need to be with Joel Embiid, but Wembanyama's good too. So fuck it.
I think I like Tyrese Maxey with Joel Embiid because of the up and down of Tyrese Maxey and Joel not being able to get up and down as fast. And it's like, all right, if we got to get in the half court, give it to him. If we don't have to get in the half court, take off. But with them potentially adding in some extra pieces that we're going to talk about, of course, I think that's going to open it up a little bit more where it's like, all right, now
Extra
we
pieces
have
that they
court.
added in.
Chris Paul have Embiid playing like a little too big.
That Embiid would, I think Chris Paul would slow the game down, and it would just be a
Chris Paul gonna tell your ass get in the paint and go post
but
up.
all it would be is
bucket.
just giving Joel the ball. It's like that's Ben Simmons all over again. You're gonna need somebody on the wing.
I said that when this was when the James Harden trade was going on. and I was like, if anything, they need to go get like Chris Paul or anything, just to put with because you can still have Maxey do his up and down like half court, like his full court shit. You can still get that even with Chris Paul on the team, but you will get.
Right.
I feel like you would get more out of Joel Embiid when you have a Chris Paul there.
Well, they say Clay might
Yeah,
go to
but
Philly.
not necessarily
think-
post up, but he'll put him in better position to like get easy buckets.
I can agree with that.
Yeah.
I think adding in I would rather keep what I have and add a wing that's gonna create something and be able to guard, because that's what you need.
They say
clearly in
Klay
what we
Thompson
just
might
saw.
go to Philly.
Facts. No, I
That's
mean,
what he's
they
discussing.
saying
Klay Thompson's going to discuss
saying-
Oh,
with
it's funny
the
because
Lakers, the Clippers, the 76ers, and the Mavericks.
It's funny you talked about them. You talked about your game because in my game, I had Klay Thompson. They had Klay Thompson ended up with the Magic,
potentially going there.
I think we've talked about that before.
and I saw it and I was like,
Potentially
oh, that's
going
kind of
there.
cool. Then I saw the reports and I was like, oh, okay.
We'll see.
But-
But yo,
Yeah.
welcome back to the Heavenly Opinionated Podcast. It's your boy Jamel Kijana, aka Melly Mel, aka whatever you want to call me. And with me, I got
I was not ready for this introduction, but it's your boy, it's your homie, it's the one and only, it's Sham God himself, it's Playboy Troy. What did you do?
Jesus Christ, bro. What did they do to you? Like you looking like that? Anywho, who else I got with me tonight?
Man, it's your boy, Big
Hey,
Cool,
they get tripped.
aka Frank Mason, Mr. Post 'em up, keep it in the paint. Yeah, no jumpers. Yeah, I'm with you. What we
Yes,
talking
sir.
about?
Yes, sir. You know what we're talking about. And last but certainly not least,
Y'all already know what it is. You know who it is, man. It's your boy Platinum Pat, Mr. Meet 'em at the Rim. You know what I'm talking about.
okay. All right. Yes, sir. All right, let's
I
get
mean, not
straight
First
to say
of
that
all,
I'm a
time
dunk.
out,
I'm not
time
saying
out,
I'm a
time out.
dunk though. I'm not saying I'm a dunk.
Time
I'm
out.
gonna figure it out.
All these basketball references, I feel like y'all thought I meant like Sham God, like the move. I meant like Sham God, like I'd be breaking the news out here in these streets. You
No.
talking about?
I meant it more so like to reference, the conversation that we were having earlier. Because you said I was at a 2 guard. So that's
Oh,
all I was
okay.
kind of.
Okay.
True.
I know. Before this, we was talking about breaking news, and I called you Woj, and I was like, I'm Shams, and you more Woj. That's why
I actually think that you actually said that I was Sam and you were Woj.
no.
We might
I
have
said
to
you're
run the
Woj
tape.
because you had to give
We might
a
have to
great
run the tape.
run the tape then. Run it.
We might have to run the tape.
No,
You got
he
a new
said you
nickname,
can be
Pat.
Sham. Oh, I don't know. Which one?
Pat got a new
He said
nickname.
you could do
Nah,
an image.
Pat-
I'm going to just tweet.
Yeah,
Pat got a new
that's what I
name.
said.
He true
Which one
22.
does which? Does Sham
Two
do
guards.
images?
222 is crazy.
Sham does a tweet while
So
Woj
you
be
claim
making
to
a
be
whole
Sham.
entire breaking news, and then he types it out like, nigga,
Hey man,
just put out.
hey man, get us in there, Matthew. Pause.
Oh,
What?
a part of me wanted to pause when you said meet me at the rim. I was just like,
Meet me at
It's
the
not-
rim.
it's not pause
that's a-
worthy,
that's a
but it
basketball
just
term.
yeah, I know it's a
That's a
basketball term, but
basketball-
part of me just was
yeah.
just like, oh, I guess it
You
wasn't.
just didn't know.
I mean, well, hold on.
I guess it
hold
wasn't
on.
He
an
didn't
actual
like it.
pause.
He didn't
was
Let's
feel
just
not go
like-
too far. Let's not go too far. At what point in that statement did you feel like there was a pause-worthy thing? Because next question is gonna be what?
You set yourself up.
I already have it. So
You
I
set
just need
yourself
that answer.
You
And
set
then
yourself
let
up.
me
bro.
ask you the next question.
No, because it's just like the way it's. I just don't want to talk no more.
You want to
set
close
yourself
Pandora's
up, man.
box? You want to close the box now?
Yeah.
You
I
open
just never
Pandora's
heard
box.
it before. I wouldn't say it was a pause like that type of pause, but it was just a pause like a never heard that before. Like what the fuck? Not that,
Nah,
not
that's a
the actual
basketball-
pause.
Well, all
Meet me
right.
at the rim.
So
Well-
after your explanation that you avoided the other shit, so we'll allow. What do y'all say in soccer, nigga? Were y'all saying meet me at the net, meet me at the goal?
No,
You know what I mean?
I'm
Like,
trying to think.
you
Meet
know
me
what I
on the
mean? Like,
field, I guess. Like
Ah,
I've
yeah,
never
that's,
really.
That's
Hey,
too open.
listen,
I don't know.
No,
I wouldn't
no,
even
no,
say
Too
no.
that.
open. That's
Hold
like
up.
telling a nigga to
I
check up.
literally, you said that,
That's telling
and
a nigga to check
I
up.
thought about something for soccer, and I was like,
What?
Meet me at the head. I was like, oh no, that's crazy.
Nah,
Hey,
that's
yo,
crazy.
nah,
I was
I
like,
would
yo.
not.
that's crazy.
No,
Because they be
Yo.
doing the headers. I'm like, oh no, that's crazy.
What?
That's a crazy statement.
What? Why not up top? Why not meet
Oh.
me up top?
What?
Whoa.
It's up top? What
Don't meet me there, beat me there. Whoa.
Wait a second.
Whoa.
Wait a second. Hey, yo. Hey,
That's what people really say though.
Hey, yo. Why did you come from left field with this shit, dog? Like, that nigga just came out of nowhere.
Pause, brother. Pause. I'm trying.
That's crazy.
I'm trying to
People
get it.
actually say that. That's
Pause.
crazy.
Beat
That's
me there is
crazy.
wild.
No.
To come out of nowhere. To come out of nowhere and just say that is wild. That's what makes it.
In this context.
Yo, that's
Okay, let's get into it.
And with that being said,
listen here. Man. Well, can I change my nickname from Sham God? Like, yeah, I go with like Mr. Freeze because you know I got the ice in the veins. I hit games winners like nothing. That's Big Shot Bob is what they call me out here in the streets. You better ask Cooley what happened.
I was just about to say, Playboy Troy, what they gonna call me? Because I hit me a game 1 or 2 the other day. Same day.
I look
Same session.
I looked to the sideline. I was like, if the ball come to me, I'm putting this game away. The ball gets thrown to me. You know what's going on.
Bottoms of the net.
Deep three, no, give me a bucket with no rim, please. How you like that? How you like that, Pat?
I'm refraining from my comments because we pressed the white lady. Pause. So that being said, I'm refraining.
Why is that a pause?
Because why are we pressing white ladies? It's actually kind of crazy. like why are we pressing the white?
It wasn't even
For those that don't
pause.
know
It
the
was
context to the
yo.
white lady, whenever we press record to record the podcast, it's a white woman's voice that says
No,
recording
man, we
in
got
progress.
a white lady in the closet that we just pushed.
Oh, no, you might, not me, no sir.
I do not know. Hey, we record virtually. I do not know what he has going on.
I don't know where that brother lives.
Just to put in context,
actually, I do know where that
just
brother
to
lives.
add in, so you guys know, Frank is with him. Just to throw that in there. I'm just gonna let you know, so we can just throw that out.
Throw me on the bus, Pat. Yeah.
I'm sorry, nigga. Wheels on the bus go round and round. I'm sorry, bro. I had
Get
to
up
get
under
out
there,
of
man. You know where you
I had to get
belong.
out of there. That nigga said he over there got white women trapped in his closet. You know that's the worst thing for America. Hey, nigga,
You'll be a whole
you're gonna have black men, white men, Mexican, Asian men. You're gonna have so many men beating down trying to fight you, nigga. Talking about you got a white woman trapped. America love their white women, bro. Let's not even go
They don't
there.
play about that milk.
RP OJ Simpson. Long live my boy R. Kelly. Holding it down.
Let's not even go there, dog.
I'm not
They
with
get
you.
drafted and immediately
Do
go
what
to
you
the
want, what you
white
want
woman.
with my body.
And I'm not
is.
saying
So
there's nothing
that's
wrong
what
with
Lady
a white
Gaga
woman.
told R. Kelly. She said, "Do what you want with my body." That's what she said.
That's what Lady Gaga told.
That's what she told R. Kelly.
Sir, it's a
That's
song.
Was that on the? Was that? Oh, I thought it was on the what's it called? Untapped tape shit.
Oh
The
no,
R.
no,
Kelly
no!
story.
They performed this. I remember they performed this all together.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie to
If you
you
try to
though.
look it up on YouTube, you probably will never find it.
I ain't gonna lie to y'all though.
Yeah, they wiped it.
If we
They
talk
gotta wipe
about the
it.
performances where we gonna keep it a buck, Janet ain't never had a nip slip any other time, but Justin Timberlake on the thing with her out of nowhere.
Rip them up.
I'm gonna just say this. I actually
She
went
treated
back
her
and
show
watched-
like
with her
Kobe did
brother,
when he hit that
period.
game
She did
winner.
that with her brother hella time.
I watched that performance before. I watched that performance, and
Pause.
I can see how that happened. I can see how that incident happened though. You go to rip the thing, and you why you got like the leather, but it's a
That's
piece
part of her
fabric.
performance, bruh. You don't think she did that at other places?
Why you decide to do that at the Super Bowl though?
Why your titties decided to just drop out with Justin Timberlake on stage?
Because you're on the
Let's
biggest
keep it a
stage with all the
stack.
eyes.
Let's keep it a stack here.
I guess.
Keep it P. Give him a
bro,
stat.
Listen here, time out. Justin Timberlake, bro. This man done pulled out Janet Boob on TV. He done been in a boy band. He done been on Disney. This man done got caught up now recently with drugs in the system. Hey, man.
Hold on, bro. Hold on. What kind of drugs did he have? What kind of drugs did he have?
Molly?
He was off that. I thought he was just off that drink.
Oh, wait.
It was like Molly or it was
heroin.
No, it was one of those party drugs.
Because I'm gonna tell you. Oh, I thought you were talking about that.
Man, he been doing them drugs.
No, not that.
Man, all the good dancers do drugs, man.
No, it was
not
that.
He hitting all the
moves.
You think he's sober hitting all the moves? Nope.
I don't be hey,
come on, man. That man been a pop star since he was a teenager, bro. It's America who drove him that way. America's fault, man. I'm in my Bernie Mac seat. America. You got to stop hurting your people. You got to stop driving these young people who are celebrities, who are young people coming up struggling, who are just your babies, man. I'm going to steal a Pac line.
Hold on. I'm going to stop you there. Struggling. That man been famous and rich since he was a kid. I don't know about struggling.
No, I'm not just talking about him.
JT.
I'm talking about other people.
Hey,
I was going to another record. I'm
going
to another group. There's another group,
Pat,
like the Vets.
All I'm gonna say is to that you talking about young folks. You talking about struggling. The only person right now that I see that's gonna be struggling as a young person is the dude that got drafted #1 for the Atlanta Hawks. That's all I'm gonna say.
Oh no. That's a crazy spinoff. I'm not gonna lie to you. It didn't really flow. But we can go. It didn't really flow.
Let's get started.
He's not about to be no superstar. He ain't about to do nothing important with Atlanta. Because ain't nobody know who he is. And on top of that, he really wasn't even supposed to be the #1 pick.
We got caught up in the hype.
Well, who was
caught up in the hype?
Pick,
the only person to be #1 pick was Alex Sarr, but he didn't want to play for Atlanta Hawks. He didn't go work out with him.
Yeah, that's true. I heard that.
We got caught up by the hype.
I don't know. If he honestly. I think that the Atlanta Hawks should have traded the pick.
Yeah, they should have traded the pick, but because they literally said Alex Sarr was the #1. He was the #1 pick, but he did not want to go to the Hawks.
What did the Hawks trade DeJounte Murray
for? 3 picks
right after the draft. We traded him for 2 picks, and we got 2 players.
Because for all that,
where did he go again?
He went to New Orleans.
That's what it is.
They traded him for Larry Nance Jr., Dyson Daniels, and 2 first-round picks.
Like, come on, bro. You throw in that first pick, you might be able to get Trey Murphy out of this. And I'm not saying Trey Murphy's amazing, but bro, I mean, even you could have got a three-team trade and got somebody else out of it was a waste.
Can I speak from a Miami Heat fan perspective real quick?
Absolutely.
I am sick and tired of this. We keep seeing all these stars getting traded for a bag of chips. But when it comes to Miami, we got to go kitchen sink. We got to throw in the dishwasher. We got to throw in the refrigerator. And we got to give everything to get a star. They just gave up Larry Nance Jr., who don't do nothing but dunk. That's all he do. Dyson Daniels, who don't really do nothing. And 2 first-round picks.
He's young. He was a rookie, bro.
He's very young.
They really gave up nothing.
And he wasn't playing that much to see his whole game.
No, in fact, I mean, same shit for Mikal Bridges, though. You know?
That's bro, we're giving up bags of chips for these stars. And come on, bro. Like,
but when Miami trying to get a star, they playing defense.
And you sitting here, you telling me, okay, we wanted Damian Lillard. Guess what? We got to give up Tyler Hero. Bam. We got to give up all our draft picks. We got to give up the whole entire damn house. And guess get Damian Lillard. But these niggas give up a bag of chips and a honey bun?
It is crazy. It is very crazy.
Bro, we got to move. That's just crazy, bro. I guess I'm only going to see it from a Miami Heat fan perspective on that one, but it's just, because in my mind, the Atlanta Hawks traded off the wrong point guard. To me, you got rid of the wrong point guard. Trae Young should have definitely been traded. He's the one that's a liability on defense.
Trey
He's
Young,
the one
but
who
Trey
really
Young would
haven't been
Trey
there.
Young with what's it called would have been nice.
Who?
Zion.
With
Zion. Yeah.
Well, it would be 2 superstars on the team that barely show up. We already got that in LA with the Clippers.
Hey, that's neither here nor there. Whenever we get
It
to see it, that
definitely-
could have been
We
highlights.
definitely was gonna trade
Yeah.
one of them.
Yeah, it
We
would
was
have been
gonna
highlights
keep
though.
both of
As
them.
long as LeBron in the league, nigga, I'm just shooting for LeBron to win. All right, but highlights, I'm here for.
That's crazy.
But back to this though. So
Back to it.
how y'all feel about Rob Dillingham going to the Timberwolves? How y'all feel about?
Okay, that's where I was about to go. Because
love
what I
it.
saw, there was talk. Calipari I was sitting there. You know, I'm here in Detroit with my uncles, Detroit Thoroughbred. We sitting there chopping it up, and Detroit's about to pick, and Calipari's up there talking with the people that's just hosting the event and all that stuff, and he's talking about Dillingham. They're showing his highlights, giving him an AI comparison. You know how much Detroit love AI, so I'm like, that might be a good pick. He got that tenacity in him. It showed Buddy with the couple of quick little moves on the dunk. I said, yeah, he flashy. Don't get me wrong, I like Cade and everybody else over here, but I'm like, they need that flash. Maybe something over there to kind of give Detroit some energy. They pick up this dude. I'm like, Ron Holland. And then everything, how they got the draft board. They show you what their best skill is. His number one skill, high energy. That's cool, but you don't pick that at number 5. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
not a skill.
You don't pick Draymond
That's an
at number
attribute.
5. And like, don't
Yeah,
get
I
me wrong,
agree.
because Rob Dillingham has high energy, but on offense. I want high energy on offense. That's a guy you pick in your top 10. A guy who's high energy on defense, I'm not trying to get that top 10.
So the trade,
especially if you're a rookie. As a free agent, yes, you might be my number 1 free agent pick because it's like, okay, you're high energy defense. You've been in the league. You know how to play defense in this league. I want you as my number 1 defender. You know what I'm saying? Because you played in this league, you know how to defend. But as a rookie, it's kind of like the Anthony Black thing with the Magic. He's a defensive player, but it's like it's going to take him a while to really find his groove if he does. So
exactly.
I was just like, dang, I really wanted to go there. But then he went to the Spurs, and I'm like, okay, he going to pair with Wemby. That's somebody over there. Then they said, no, he going to pay with Ant. And I was just like, dog.
Nah, they drafted him.
Dog.
They soon
They
after
gave,
traded
the boys another dog.
Another dog.
They gave him
yeah.
another dog. And what's so
For
bad
real.
about it, in college, he's a true point, but he was able to transition from being primary ball handler, like off the dribble, one-on-one ISO type of player, to when he went to Kentucky, he was able and made a smooth transition to play off the ball, so catch and shoot. So he'll be able to now come in the league, come to Minnesota, and flourish and be able to play different roles for him. He could be the primary ball handler, give Ant-Man a break, let him play off the ball, or you got the ball in Ant-Man's hand, and he could just be that catch and shoot guy.
Imagine
So
him and Nas Reed.
Well,
Yeah.
you got to look. I look at it like this. I know they compared him to Allen Iverson, which is to me that's a big comparison. But
It is.
to me, I'm looking at him as he's in that same prototype as Lily, as Tyrese Maxey, Bones Holland's in there. He's in that same group. So, but you look at it right now, he could, like I said in previous episodes, if you look at that scale of those players, it's either you lean towards the Tyrese Maxey side, where you're going to get he's going to be filled with playing time and he's going to be effective on the court. You can get that side, and he's going to be a positive to your team. Or you're going to get a Bones Hollins, where he still does what he does, but he's not going to get as much playing time, and he'll just be on the team. He'll have his moment, but he's just on the team. So that
how do you want to go about it? Because now you got Mike Conley, and I believe Ant. What did Ant start at? The 2 or 3?
Ant started at 2.
2.
Yeah, so
Rob may come off the bench. I mean, he came.
Yeah,
off
he
the
might
bench
have to
in
come
college.
off the bench.
Rob come off the bench, but that's what I'm saying. It's based off of how do your attitude. The attitude will tell you how your career will go with that. If he's gonna sit on the bench and complain the whole time, he's gonna be on that.
Well, it might not be complaining.
what I
it
can
might
tell,
be a play style
not
thing.
complaining, but like
in college
in the sense
already.
of you're gonna cause like
That's why I'm about to say, Pat. From what I could tell from college, he will have a good mindset. Like
Yeah. Like,
you're
he
coming
just-
into a
that's
winning
if you have a good
situation.
mindset,
as long as he
has
finished the game.
his ceiling is high. If you're gonna have a good mindset about it,
The
'Cause
only
that's why I
my
said Bones
big
Collins. No, Bones
Uh-huh.
Collins, because that's how he was when he was with Denver. He was like, I want more playing time. I want more playing time. Guess what?
Well,
They was
I
like,
mean,
fuck, go to the Clips.
Bones may have came from that. You know what I mean? But
Yeah.
but I mean, I definitely think that Rob is gonna have a better attitude about it, and he's just gonna work, and he's gonna end up becoming a starter. But I don't think that
Oh,
they'll
most
have to
definitely.
deal with
Mike
those
Conley is their
issues.
point guard right now. Mike Conley is on, and that's no disrespect on Mike Conley, but he's getting
Right?
old.
It's just getting
he's
old.
up there in
He's
age.
older.
Yeah.
So
It
his time will come.
Yeah.
Will Rob be able to wait for his time? I think so. And
Yeah.
if so, then he's going to be in that same position as Tyrese Maxey.
That's
And
only
that's
a
gonna
year,
be-
2
That's
years.
going
I
to be
think he know
dangerous
that.
for the league.
I think
When him
yeah.
and really just them two being their prime, they're going to be a duo that you're going to have to be. That's going to be a scary backcourt. Just
Right.
scary backcourt.
What you
I don't
Najee,
care
what
who's
you
down
feel
there,
about
but
what you feel about his height? He's 6'2". People saying that's kind of like a negative. Like he's 6'2", playing that position.
I mean, what does he excel at? You have to look at what does he
Getting
excel at.
downhill, getting downhill,
Scoring.
and
Yeah,
getting to that
downhill.
Shoot, he a good shooter.
He's effective.
Downhill.
He can stop. He can't stop on a dime.
I know we're gonna talk. I don't know if we're gonna just go ahead and talk about it now. We're gonna talk about it later, but that's where my conversation comes in with Bronny.
Mhm.
Bronny is at 6'2".
We'll get there.
But-
We'll get there with Bron.
Yeah, we'll get there. We're gonna get there though.
Yeah.
We'll get there.
But the Rockets drafted Reed Shepherd, and they were saying look at Van Fleet. You know how he kind of succeeded in the league as a smaller guard. Speaking of guys getting replaced, Steven Adams in Memphis. Grizzlies went and got Zach Edey. I was
like that pickup.
Okay.
I like that
You know what I'm
pickup.
saying?
I
'Cause
honestly
Steven
would've
Adams,
liked
we
the
haven't really
Pistons.
seen him in a minute.
He's been
He
hurt.
was
so
hurt.
much.
He was hurt.
Exactly.
But
That's
I
what I'm
like-
saying. And he getting up there too.
I would have been cool with the Pistons drafting Zach Edey and going ahead and sliding Jalen Duren to the 4, even though it would have been no shooting from your 4 or your 5. But at that point, you know what I mean? So, I mean, it'd kind of been negative, maybe. But
Yeah,
Hey,
I don't know what they're doing.
But speaking of Detroit though,
But
they just hired JD Bickerstaff, which is a good coach.
I think the
but-
Pistons had a
But
second
you hired
pick
him
too.
to a 5-year. You hired him to a 5-year after firing Monty after he had a 5-year. Why not give him a 3-year? You already know this shit's probably gonna only be 3 years max, bro. Just give him the 3-year. Stop wasting fucking money.
But Detroit is wasting money. That's why they no offense, but they're the definition of a poverty team. Because
Literally.
they're literally got money just stacked on top of they're basically paying back debt so fucking much. Paying Monty. What was the coach right before Monty?
Oh, they're still paying oh man. Yeah, my uncles was talking about it too the other day. They said they still paying what's his name? Oh wait, no, Monty's still getting paid from Phoenix. That's what never mind.
I'm saying Detroit's paying Monty and the coach before Monty.
And the coach.
Now they're about to pay JB
It's
Bickerstaff.
ridiculous.
So they're basically paying 3 head coaches just to only have 1. And then on top of that I want to say
the next coach they hire, they might have to hit him with the all right, man. We gonna get you on the next third.
We'll get you on the back.
We'll get you on the 15th.
IOU. They got a bunch of IOUs.
Look, I'm a billionaire. Trust me.
Hey,
me.
I'm good for it.
Let's see.
You can just keep going.
Nah,
You
go
just
back
keep
up.
going.
Go back up,
You just
Jamel.
Oh, okay, my bad.
Go back up.
My bad.
Go back up.
My bad.
Back up to the top.
No, go a little bit down. All right, stop. The Lakers, y'all cutting up, man.
That's where I was going. That's where we was at. We still at the Lakers. Yeah, that's where.
Oh, you went all the way down. My bad. I couldn't see.
No, I just got out
Hey.
the top 10. I just got out the top
Okay,
10.
okay.
Before we go to the Lakers.
Hold on. Are we really gonna just skip?
Ooh.
Like, all right. I know mainstream go to the Lakers immediately and skip all these niggas. But if we gonna talk about niggas, then we can talk about X, Y, and Z. But fuck this nigga who the Lakers chose. I'm sorry, bro. You gotta prove something to me, just like everybody else in this bum ass list. I'm sorry, I didn't make it anyway, so I'm a bum too. But in this bum list anyway, compared to everybody else, so that's kind of what I'm saying to that point. Like, why are we talking about this guy? Show me something.
I mean, he look nice.
Because he can
look
ball.
nice.
So that's one.
I was about to say.
But can number 13
I'm watching
not
film.
ball? Can number 13 not ball? Can number 12 not ball? Can Cody Williams not ball? You know what I'm saying? Like these guys
Cody
can ball
Williams.
too. So just for like we
He
just
has
gonna
good
skip to this
potential.
guy.
I like his
Well,
upside.
He
well,
does.
I
He
saw
does.
one game
Before
during
you
March
continue
Madness.
on
And I
the
was
list,
like,
All
he's
right, so let
solid.
me take this back. I was being facetious when I said fuck this nigga. I wasn't being serious. I was definitely being facetious. But my point in that Jared McCain at 16 before this guy for the Lakers, he was definitely a baller for Duke. My point here is you got all these other guys who are good as well. The mainstream media, they've given this nigga all the shine he needs. What about these other guys that are coming in? You know what I'm saying? Like, let's talk about those guys
To
as
be
well.
transparent, I don't pay attention to the mainstream media, so I didn't know they was giving this man that much
Man, you know
coverage.
anything the Lakers do, bro, they giving them boys extra work. Pause.
That is true. That's true.
well, before we continue on, can we go back to my Miami Heat real quick? Thank you, because I have
Where
a
is
team.
that?
Thank
Where
you.
is that?
Number
Right.
number
Yes,
15.
Lord. Thank
Number
Number
you.
15.
Okay, you
See,
okay. I
this
thought I had
man,
the score.
this
Yeah,
man was
man.
right there next to it, and he didn't even know where it was at. That's how irrelevant they be having these other teams, bro. It's crazy.
Well,
You don't
first,
even
I'm gonna
know.
talk, well, since I'm one of the people who actually got a team here. First of all, no one ever talks about the Miami Heat. That's one thing. They always dog us.
Y'all
I'm
had
used
like
to-
5 years where niggas all no stop. Go
What are you
ahead.
talking about? What are you talking about?
That's the only team people were talking about for 5
Hey, so
years.
tell us about
But that was
Khalil
like a
Ware.
decade ago. But go ahead, get into it.
Well, thank you.
Watch
so now
out,
we got,
hater.
so now we got us a 5 now. That's what we've been looking for in
Okay,
Miami.
okay.
Wow. We got us a 5 because the problem is Bam is not a 5. He's a 4. That's been playing
Yeah.
5 for the longest. So now we actually got us a center now, which is something when I saw them drafting, I was like, okay. Because at first I wanted Edie. That's what I really wanted. And I was like,
Right.
okay.
Yeah,
I was
you
like,
did
I
say
would
that.
like him to, I wanted him to drop down. And then I was like, okay. But then I also wanted damn, I can't think of his name right now. Burns. I wanted Burns from South Carolina State. I wanna
Oh
say.
yeah, NC
Big
State.
man.
State and
That's-
DJ
yeah.
Burns.
NC State. Yeah, he ended up signing on to the Cavs for their summer league.
Yeah.
But I wanted him because I was like, bro, we need a 5. So like, if any at that point, I was like, okay, I'll take whatever I get. But when Ware came, I'm like, okay, cool. He could stretch the floor, which we needed.
That's what I was about to ask you.
We got a 5.
Can he shoot?
Yeah, he can shoot.
Because what's gonna hurt is the same thing I said about the Edie and what's it called, Durin. If your 4 and 5 can't shoot, you hurting.
Yeah,
You're hurting.
So that's the thing. Bam he's becoming a better shooter.
It
So
depends on your offense.
He's
but
becoming a better
in
shooter.
a-
So he's stretching the floor more.
I'm not
in a
looking
general
at Bam
sense,
to
in the
shoot.
NBA, yeah, that'll hurt you.
Hmm.
That'll
Like
hurt you.
we've seen, with our lineup for Miami's lineup, I've seen that when we did the Kevin Love and Bam lineup, that was a great little lineup that was good. Kevin's kind of old though. We just re-signed him, but he's also a great leader and he's good on the court when we need him to be.
He's
But
gonna
now
be
we
the
have,
new UD.
yeah, he's just a new UD, which is cool because at this point, that's every team needs that. Not a lot of teams don't have that, but every team needs a UD on their team. So it's just good now that we have a 5 that can stretch the floor and he's young. And you know he's coming to the Miami Heat camp. So you know what's about to happen. So he's going to develop.
They gonna put him to work.
Put
I
him to
did
work.
like the Thunder picking up the topic, Nikola Topic. I did like that pick. They were showing his highlights. I was just like, okay, Thunder really trying to get some ballers. It's just I don't know the defense, but he did have some good defense, so we'll see.
Well, you just got Caruso over there for defense too.
They did,
You know,
they
you
did,
traded
they
off
did.
Josh Giddey. But before you go, I mean, I like Jared McCain for the 76ers. We're talking about, you know, needing some extra shooting, needing something else in a half court offense. You can catch him off of a screen, something like that. He can do the catch and shoot. He can also one dribble shoot. So I kind of like that pickup. It's like a JJ Redick for them. And I think if they go and get a wing, they can have a similar team to what they had back in 2018 when they had Jimmy Butler, JJ, Ben Simmons, Joel, and Tobias, was it? Yeah. So I think they can have a similar setup if they go and get them a nice wing.
Shit, we're gonna see. Anything else out of the first round that you guys saw?
I like that you had
shout out
mentioned
Illinois.
my bad. Go ahead,
Oh, my
Pat.
bad. Well, I was just gonna say Illinois. The draft pick from Illinois for the Timberwolves, number 27. I think he's gonna be nice. He led them boys. I mean, in the mix within them getting to what's it called, the March Madness, getting to the tournament, and of course he was dealing with things off the court as well. And so, with that being said, I kind of like the fact that he can lock in, deal with those things, and then come back in. I hate that he had to deal with those things, but I'm glad for him, getting the opportunity to get drafted, of course. Same thing for AJ Johnson, but what was you about to say, Playboy?
Oh, I was gonna say, I know we talked about it. I don't know if we talked about it on the show, but earlier offline, we were talking about WNBA earlier, and we talked about marketing. That pickup for the 76ers with McCain, great pickup. That's gonna help with marketing on top of that. Because they literally kept mentioning over and over again how he has like 2 million followers on TikTok. That's stuff like that.
Man,
Oh, that
mentioning
dude.
over and over
nigga,
again.
so I'm gonna tell you the truth how I feel about that. We ain't call you to be Juju fucking Schuster, nigga.
I was thinking about that when
If I gotta tell you to put that shit down, I don't want to hear nothing. Put that shit away.
Nah, when I saw that, it just reminded me of like the day and age that we live in. Like how just having a social media presence, how much people care about that. Like it's very relevant. And you getting drafted in the NBA. Like
you gotta think about old boy that was doing the YouTube with the football videos. He got signed on to the
he did.
Oh, as a kicker.
USFL.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Destroy. I want to say that was his name. Like
Destroy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Destroy.
Well, I mean, it is an extra conversation. Don't get me wrong. These guys can now, like I was watching a podcast where Iguodala was talking about some things. He's a very insightful conversationalist. And so he's just talking about how, like, once guys become more aware of, like, the way they can go in and with these contracts, Jared McCain can honestly walk in there and say, well, I'm bringing in an extra 2 million people off bail, just off any clip that I put in regarding the 76ers, 2 million people, I have 2 million followers. You can see my clicks, you can see this, blah, 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 plus what you put in the stands, plus this, blah, blah, blah. But, so that's why I guess it is a level of importance. But I just think the conversation behind or discourse behind, like, oh, well, he's got, like, the nigga getting drafted. Oh, well, he's got 2 million followers on this. Like, bro, that shit ain't got nothing to do with his talent. We're talking about potential. We're talking about talent. Cool.
Yeah, we gonna have to see what he really brings to the court, outside of everything
that's
else.
That's something the team Instagram page can cover. But
yeah, because at the end of the day,
live
the
television,
76ers are one of the most historic franchises, So
right.
It still helps. It still helps.
You can keep scrolling though. You know what I mean? All the way down. It's like, no, I'm playing. I ain't get drafted, so I can't even hate on that nigga. I'm not hating. I'm actually happy for him. Everybody else
didn't even watch the second round. That's one thing there.
No,
hold on. Shit, hold on.
Right.
So I actually was in the barbershop that second round around that same time because the
news
broke. Huh?
Are you about to say something about that boy Felipe?
No. I was in the barbershop and we were sitting there talking it up, and one guy was saying, like, they need to market it. But actually, you know what? I'll talk a little bit more about this after we talk about some more picks about the NBA draft itself. So actually, go ahead, Playboy.
So you cut me off for no fucking reason. All right.
I had to cut you off to make sure you knew what the... Go ahead.
Anyways, all I want to say is, I know we talking about weed. I know we ain't made the league or anything and all that stuff. But let's be for real. I know majority of us was sitting here watching the draft and going, who the fuck is these niggas? Who are these niggas?
Yeah.
Let's be for real. Like, a lot of us was looking like that.
I mean, I'm not even gonna lie to you. I'm still over here looking at these names like,
who are they? Who are
these guys? They said
Bobby. How many Nicholas are getting drafted?
I'd love to go watch the summer league.
Bro, they're just drafting people named Nikola now. Like, they just hope that they got potential, bro.
Yeah.
They just hope they get a next Tesla.
Another Cam. We got 2 Cams.
Nikola Tesla.
With you, I'm sitting there and I'm like, bro, I don't know majority of these people, and I'm supposed to watch the
When did
summer.
they even invent this?
So I'm like, yo,
is that even a team?
Wait,
Oh shit!
they got an academy? They got a school.
and I'm being
NBA got
honest,
the school.
literally,
That's some
yes.
the
soccer
only
shit.
reason
That's some soccer
you have to
shit.
understand.
How
When-
NBA got a school before Dr. Umar? Man, what's going on?
Oh shit!
Somebody lying to me.
Crazy.
when you sit here and let's be honest, the second round used to be the same day as the first round, but
Yeah.
all they would do is turn the first round to be on ESPN, and then the second round will be on ESPN 8 or some random ESPN number, and it won't even be on NBA TV. But somehow, some way, second round was on primetime TV, and
You know why? You know why?
yeah, we know why. That number right there. What that is, number 55. That's the only reason it was on TV. Because we knew
That's the only reason.
that he shouldn't be in the first round. And guess what? He ended up in the second round. And as it is what it is.
At the bottom of it.
Which is
I mean, I can't say he shouldn't have been in the first round.
He shouldn't have been in the first round. You
So
can say it.
so let's go back up real quick. And this isn't because this is what y'all make people do. Y'all make people disrespect other people for no reason.
Where? Up here? This
Keep
is far
going.
enough.
First round.
Oh.
First round.
Oh,
But
Right
look,
there. Right
yo,
there. Right there.
the fact that Flip fell all the way down to the second round, second pick.
Yeah, that's crazy.
It's crazy.
Oh.
That was
So-
a great steal.
But Utah Jazz drafting Isaiah Collier
His teammate,
at 29.
yeah.
Can y'all tell me anything better that he did outside of not having a heart injury?
He scored more.
How much? I think the man averaged like 10 points.
And how much did Bronny score? 2
6.
points.
Bronny averaged 6.
It doesn't say all that. Actually, here it is. Average 19, 6, 5, and 2.
Hey, I'm hating. I'm hating.
I'm
hating, nigga.
I'm hating. Damn, they gave this man a whole video.
Yeah, they did.
My
He
bad.
said,
My bad.
he said,
Okay,
Patrick said,
14.
I'm dying
Okay,
on
only
that
2
ship.
points. Only 2 points less.
In high
bad.
school.
I'm going down with the
That's in
ship.
high school.
Oh,
And what he
okay.
say? I'm going down with the ship.
You're right.
As a
you're right.
senior for senior in Sierra Canyon in college in California.
Hey, double check then. Double check if 19 was for high school or not.
Nah, we gotta do
No, it say it right here.
Nah.
It do say it right here.
Nah, go back to Isaiah so we can see if that was. for
Oh,
high
you
school.
talking about with Buddy?
Yeah.
The bias is crazy.
I still could be hating.
Oh yeah, as a senior. Oh, you're right. Okay,
See?
good.
Okay,
Good.
hold up.
Averaging 16. Freshman
16.
standout. 16.
Man,
That's
look
not
at that
bad.
picture,
That's
man.
not
It
bad.
looked
Bronny
like
was
he's not
6.
worth.
See,
So he
He
got
looked
10
like
more
he
points
not
than
10
Bronny.
points more.
Oh, he down the road,
more.
Pat. He down the road.
Hey, listen here.
Yeah, you
Don't
can
matter
go
how
holler at
far
him, Pat.
down
Go
the road
holler
it
at
is.
him.
He can live one apartment
Hey,
down from Pat. Pat
Yeah,
gonna run him over
apparently
Bronny.
apparently the Frank niggas could just be friends with anybody. So, hey, nigga, he our age. I can go be friends with him. Nah, nigga, fuck that, bro. Fuck that.
That was a good one. That was a good callback.
No,
What?
I was like, what?
Nah,
What is he
all
talking
that-
about?
all that what you
I'm
saying,
not
Pat.
gonna
Go
let
talk
Pat
to
off
him
the top
about
with
it.
that one. And I'm not even.
Man,
you
they
know,
should
I'm
have
not
drafted
mad at
Bronny over
Bronny
you,
draft,
man. You a
But this
scrub.
man Pat
Yeah.
ran him over.
No, I just said I was hating. I just said I was wrong. I said I was hating.
That's crazy, man.
Bronny could have been drafted though in the first round. He's got potential, bruh. He's got potential.
Well, we don't want to hear that, Pat. When I looked at Bro and I was like, he got potential.
Who?
Like, who got drafted to the Lakers before Bronny? He was like, man, I ain't trying to hear all that.
No.
They be covering
I
that,
didn't
man.
I didn't say that was my thing. I'm saying he's
Run the
got
tape.
potential. He's not
On the
bad.
tape.
I said I was being facetious already. Make sure you add that. But my point here is he's good. They already covering him though. That's the point. You know what I mean? Like the people know about this nigga, bro. They've been saying this shit every day since he got drafted because it's the Lakers. They got
Man,
a whole
if he
name.
would've went
They
first
got a
round-
whole
Pat,
name
Pat,
for
if
him
you gonna say that,
AR-15 already.
If you're gonna say that, then at this point we shouldn't even talk about Bronny because he's been getting covered ever since he came out the womb. To be honest with you.
Well, the thing about Bronny is it's just an extra opinion. I mean, it is LeBron James' son. We know the level of it. It's like saying, "Oh, I'm not even a Drake fan," but it's like saying a person who's not a fan of Drake or Kendrick and not paying attention to the beef. Come
Listen
on,
here.
you have to.
I'm gonna call a spade a spade. Is no way, and I'm gonna be honest. I'm not even mad about Bronny getting drafted. I'm not mad at it.
Sound really mad to me.
I'm not. No. I'm not mad at it because literally, and I'm gonna keep it real. This is real life. How white people do shit all the time too. That's just how it is. They happen to know somebody, and guess what? They got them in the dough. That's
I'm gonna kill that. I'm not about to let you like run off with that, man. This is how fathers.
Hold on. Let me get there.
Go ahead. My bad.
So we sitting there, and that's just how it is. Guess what? When Jerry Buss died, guess who took control of the Lakers? His family. It gets passed on down. Cool. That's not mad at it. But my problem with it was the reports that we get before he gets drafted. Because all these weeks leading up to the draft was, oh, Bronny is okay with any team picking him. He just want to play basketball.
That goes to what I was going to say.
Across the stage. That was the constant story.
Because this is what we talked about in the barbershop. They don't have the NBA draft doesn't have the same pull that the NFL draft does, to where the NFL draft, they don't have to really worry about storylines that much because you saw what they just pulled up to Detroit with. And you saw what they did in Kansas City and Nashville in the previous years. They make it a whole weekend. It's lit. It's popping. People just want to be there. They got random people calling the draft picks. They'll have a kid just be like, with the 30,000th pick, you'll just let random people up there. There's fans right there. The NBA draft, the fans are all the way in the back. You got the players right there at the stage. Like, it's not as fun to watch. It's indoors. It's not a full weekend. The second round was at 4:00 on a Friday. Like, it's kind of just like, so it's just like they had to have a storyline to pull it. And it makes sense why they were just like, well, the Lakers going to be at the very bottom. So that way we kind of force people to watch, in a sense, to see maybe he does go somewhere else. For the people that believe that, I didn't believe that. But for the people that did believe that, they would have to watch all the way to be like, oh, he ends up going to the Lakers.
But that's
what we're watching all the way.
No. That's the part where
this is about.
Pisses me off. This is the part that pisses me off now. When you sit there and you say the whole entire week, I don't care about where I'm going, and look, the day of the second round,
but Bronny never said nothing.
Yes, he did. They literally interviewed him majority of the whole. Literally, he's really the only.
I'm talking about the reports.
Oh, okay.
What are the reports?
The reports is Rich Paul literally says LeBron is not coming to your team. If you pick him, he's going to go play in Australia.
I'm pretty sure he would have been happy to play at any team. But Rich Paul said he's going to Australia if you pick him.
Rich Paul is his manager, and he speaks for his client. What are you talking about?
If they had a disagreement, they're probably going to have a discourse and have a conversation about it. If they were in agreement, they probably are going to say, good job, it worked out. We don't know. But what we're not going to say is what Bronny said. Because Bronny didn't say.
What I'm going to say is the reports have said, and Bronny in interviews said that he's okay with anybody. He's willing to play with anybody. Cool. Reports come out that Rich Paul, Bronny's manager, says LeBron, hey, he's calling teams that he's not going to play with your team. He's going to go play in Australia if you draft him.
That was a clear disagreement. It's a clear disagreement, straight right there. How
and
can
then
you
guess
not
what?
See it in your face?
You telling me as that report comes out that morning, as the draft is going on, we just saw that the Lakers are number 55.
Think about that.
All these, you telling me if Bronny was such a good pick, he's only good enough to make it at 55 only?
Think about that, Najee. Think about that now. Rich Paul is so smart that he used his level of expertise. Bronny should have stayed in the public. You are such a public figure that you should have stayed there. It is a little bit of a popularity thing at this point. But Rich Paul understands that, so what he does is he pulls his trump card out. They've been having this disagreement already back at home. They've been talking about this shit already behind closed. I just want to play for anybody. Yep. I'm not worried about going on no team. Yep. Blah, blah, blah. And then out of nowhere, Rich Paul just and Bron, they like, nigga, He's going to Australia if he doesn't come. What team in Australia? Where did this Australia come from?
No,
Why would
remember
he
what
go there?
they all no, it started off saying if he don't get drafted, he gonna transfer anyway. That's what it originally was.
You
If I don't
feel
get
me?
drafted, I'm transferring to just a different college.
Then remember, it was at one point he was supposed to be I'm only doing workouts for the Lakers and the Suns.
Oh,
And
I
then
ain't
to
heard
your
about
point,
that. That's
and
crazy.
then to your point,
I
then it
did see
goes
our
to
point.
then it goes to now today. So that's what I'm saying. And out of Bronny's mouth, pause, what you heard him say was, I would like to play for any team. That's what he said on the fucking
Okay.
camera out of his mouth.
Guess
But
what,
what
Pat?
your agency came out and said, so that's why niggas disagree
Pat.
all the time.
Pat, guess what?
I got one. Okay, go ahead.
Go ahead, Mel. No, go ahead, Mel.
No,
Go ahead, Mel.
I got
I
one
think
thing to
both
say
things
about
can
this.
be true.
I got one thing to say about this. I don't have any expectation of Bronny Jr. being like that crazy with it. Honestly, the man is the kid. He literally was just playing at USC where his dad already worked, in the city. And now he's about to be playing on the team with his dad. This is really like a take your kid to work. And I'm not saying this on some Bronny
That's
won't
fucked
survive
up.
in the NBA, but I'm saying this is like, I feel like basketball, this is just going to be something that he do while his dad is on the Lakers. But once LeBron retires or leaves the Lakers, I don't see Bronny really even sticking with basketball. Not even just on because he can't, because I just feel like maybe he might just go do something else. Because this has been his life already. So it's just like, we'll see. It is that huge.
My bad. Go ahead. Sorry. Go ahead.
No, I was wrapping it up, really. That's
go ahead,
really
go ahead.
it. No, that's really it. That's really just me saying.
Can I comment to this real quick?
Cooley was trying to say something.
No, I was just gonna say, like, both things can be true. I think when Bronny said out his mouth, like, he can, he would like to play with any team, I think that's very much true. But his agency, which is AKA LeBron, which Paul also managing, LeBron, I think they already had this in the works. So as an athlete, as a professional, that's what you're supposed to say when somebody interviews. Yeah, I would like to play because it gives you a certain image, give you a certain light. But in the background, yeah, this could have been, the whole time. Like it could have been like LeBron, like Bronny James could have been down with the whole scheme. So I think that's what it is. He was just saying that for the media because they know whatever he say, they're gonna run off with anyway. So yeah, tell them that. Yeah,
which
say
I
that.
agree.
Yeah.
I agree
type
with all,
shit.
I agree with that point. But here's my thing, right? Mel, you got a point. Because like I said in the group chat when he got drafted, what I said, he better make the NBA all rookie team then. If we gonna make we make a big we don't.
I don't.
You said
I don't think
he played his Trump card. Come on, Trump. Let me see what you got then. You want to
Bro,
throw a
you
Trump
can't,
card?
you can't.
Because at this point, you sitting here and we looking at it. You basically they drafted Bronny James just to keep money flowing through. That's all you did, which is cool. That's the NBA.
True.
That's the name of the game, brother. Ain't nobody to be honest with you, the younger brother's better than Bronny. We want to see Bryce. To be honest with you,
but he's taller. He's already taller than Bronny. X, Y, and Z.
And that's why when we talked about Rob earlier, and you said he's 6'2", and guess what? We said he's explosive and he's gonna be able to get downhill. What does Bronny like niche? What is his thing?
He's explosive, can get downhill. He can play make. The nigga can shoot. Bro, get out of here. He can defend.
Stop.
Get out of here.
Stop.
Get out of here.
Stop.
Did y'all not
Stop
just
it.
see the
Stop
fucking
it.
video of him hitting the in between the legs?
He ain't a great shooter like that. He ain't that explosive.
He can shoot. He just hit an in between
everybody
the legs
can be explosive when you're on a fast break dunk by yourself. Everybody.
He literally just did. Bro, what do you mean? What else do you want? Rob Dillingham is not dunking on people. What are you talking about?
But guess what? When he in the half court set, he could get to the rim.
That's the same thing Bronny can do. When he's in the half court set, he can get to the rim.
He ain't a great defender. He ain't a great shooter.
Yes, he is.
A great passer.
Is. Bro, see, this is what people do. And they just hating. Y'all are hating. But you know what? He's not going to make the all-rookie team. He's probably not because the all-rookie team
take the cowboy hat off. Take the cowboy boots off. Hey, you need to quit hating and give the man an opportunity. Because you're riding too hard right now.
Give him an opportunity.
You're riding too hard for Bronny.
Give him an opportunity,
bro. You're going to be sitting here dead ass silent when it's around 3 years and LeBron out the league and Bronny right there with him going, hey, Dad, I got your
bags.
Give
him an opportunity. Give him an
What are you talking
opportunity.
What
I'm
are you
not telling
talking
you what he's.
about,
I'm not
bro?
telling you what he's
Stop
gonna
it.
Get
be.
that
guys,
I'm
bag,
not telling you
Bron.
what he's gonna
Get
be.
that, secure
What
the
I'm
bag.
telling you is give
You
him a
talking about?
chance.
Let's be for real. Michael Jordan's son ain't even really make it. Dwayne Wade's son ain't
Them
even
niggas
made
is
it.
ass.
And we gonna
Them
out of
niggas is
nowhere,
ass. Them
now
niggas
we
is
gonna move
ass.
the whole entire goalpost for Bronny.
Them niggas
Stop
is ass.
it.
Them niggas
Stop
was never
it.
that. Bronny
What
was
are you
beating
talking
Dwayne
about?
Wade's son in
Bronny
basketball
averaged
3
6
years
points.
earlier.
Michael
What are
Jordan's
you
son
talking
He
about?
averaged
better.
16.
Patrick,
What
let
are
me
you
ask you a
talking
question.
about?
Bronny
What are you
was a
talking
freshman beating Dwayne Wade's son in the one-on-ones. What are you
Stop
talking about?
it.
Get out of here.
Patrick,
Stop
can I
it.
ask you a question?
Y'all love to bring up numbers until the shit come out
Fuck outta
crazy
here.
and he averages 6
I told
points.
you the numbers. I told you.
That's
He averaged 6
crazy,
points.
bro. Stop it. Stop the
They
He
love to
cap.
come
didn't
out
get
with numbers.
drafted. He got
Hey,
drafted
listen here.
55. Five away
Hey,
from
He
Pat,
better than
I'm
the
gonna
Melo,
say like
son?
end
this.
of
I'm
the,
gonna
end of
say
the
since
NBA
we gonna
Is he
draft.
have
better
30,
than
we
Melo,
gonna have
son?
like 30, 40 Lakers games on TV. I want to see what Bronny do all 30, 40 games.
And I'm a motherfucking
And
tune
when
in too.
we come to the end of the
Patrick,
season,
is he better than
and
Bronny,
if
son?
he ain't averaging no more than double
I mean,
digit
he
points,
better than Melo,
because they
son?
probably gonna get double digit points because he gonna play all the
Nah,
garbage time.
Melo's son gonna be
So
better.
he gonna probably average double digit points
Okay.
now by that point. By the
Okay.
end of the season, we gonna look at what he did. And I'm gonna come to you
Okay.
and
Bro,
go,
I'm
Pat,
not delusional.
would you
I'm
pick him
telling
right
you.
now?
I'm telling you, he's not gonna be. He got picked the 55th pick. That's 5 picks away from the end of the draft. That's not fucking 13. I'm not telling you he should be that. What I am telling you is give him a chance and let him work out and see what he can do. And that's what they gave him. And I like that for him.
He
Yes,
didn't
there's
even
a
want to
bit of
work out for other
nepotism.
teams. What are you talking about? You want to
No,
talk about
his
when he's gonna work
agency
out,
said that he
man?
wasn't gonna work for other
Hey, look
teams.
here, Pat.
His
Like I
agency
told
said that.
me and Izzy talked the other day. I literally said, I wish the NBA is listening. I literally said, I want to see the Lakers versus any team that Pat Beverly is on. Let me see what he's talking about there. First game, I want to see.
Yeah,
I
no,
want
facts. I can't wait to see that. I can't wait to see him versus a Pat Bev as player.
I
Yeah,
want to see
nigga,
that
I'm a dog.
because we.
I mean,
Patrick might
he
be a
got
little
picked
biased.
55th, but the
you gotta think
spotlight
about
is on
this.
him in this draft.
A lot of teams are actually gonna give him that same energy, to be honest, because
Oh yeah, they
you
going to
didn't
because he come with a
you
name.
because you're LeBron James' son. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like whether you feel like he earned it or you felt like he just got it given, pause, like they just gave him the opportunity, whichever way you feel as an opponent, nigga, I'm going with they gave you the opportunity and you ain't that. You know what I'm
I
saying?
feel
So
with that point, it's gonna be a gift and a curse because just like how he was able to get in the
type shit.
draft, everybody who he faced from here on out, they gonna give him their best shot because it's
Type
Bronny.
shit.
We gonna see.
And I
Okay,
won't. And I
the
wouldn't even
same
be mad
energy
at it.
that Najee got. That's how the whole league coming with
I don't.
LeBron.
But
I'm
hey,
not praying on
I'm
this.
waiting.
I'm not
okay,
I'm
praying
what you
waiting
on
to
his
hear a
talking about?
downfall.
report.
That's one
I'm
thing.
waiting to
I'm
hear a
not praying
report.
on his downfall.
Yeah,
But
nigga.
I'm
I'm
gonna
doing
say
your
this.
dad dirty on this court.
But I'm gonna say when the heat come to his ass, it's gonna happen. When it happens, it happens.
Facts. I mean, you act like LeBron didn't have like shit that happened to him. Wemby, look at Wemby.
Which is true. But this the thing is, when Braun was a rookie, he stood amongst them though. He was up there with the same people that was guarding him and everything. He was just
Yes.
he still was a rookie, right? He still what it is. But you're looking at it, Bronny is I don't think he could stand with them right now. That's being honest with you.
Bro, you're being crazy, bro. You're being crazy. These rookies are not all of that, bro. First off, this draft wasn't even that talented.
Okay.
Bro, watch. Just watch.
Well, you
Y'all
just sat
watch.
here.
Well,
You the
we'll
one who
have to
just
see.
sat here riding Bronny the whole time. Now the
I'm
rookie
not.
class ain't even that good though. Oh
They
no, don't try to
not.
escape valve now, brother.
They
You the one.
not.
You was on the
They
Bronny team
not.
of fan club just now. You the
I
president just now.
literally just said that he's going to
You
do
try,
as
man.
well. Bro,
Basically,
so
what you did is all you
if
did
you
was
would
give bad
clog your
advice and
ears
then
out,
go, but
no,
that's
if
me
you
though.
would
That's
clog
all
your
you
ears
did.
out, that's not what I said. See, you're changing what I'm saying.
Oh,
You're trying to spin it if you would clog your ears out, because what I'm actually saying is, yes, this rookie class isn't all of that. So to Bronny's credit, he's gonna get drafted inside of this rookie class. Now, outside of that, yes, Bronny is gonna do well. I'm not riding to whatever you saying. I think he should have the opportunity, and I think that you should give him a chance. I'm not telling you he's gonna be on the all rookie team. I said that earlier. But at the end of the day, he's gonna get the opportunity to be on the team, and I think he's gonna do pretty well and be in the NBA. I think he stands with this draft class. His talent is the same as these other niggas. It ain't that great, but he's gonna be able to do the same thing they did: work, and get better.
Okay. Carry on. Whatever.
We'll have to
That's
see.
cool.
And
We shall have to
last
see.
thing I want to say
Hating ass
before
nigga.
Jamel
What? What'd you
transitions
say,
up
man?
to the next topic.
Hating ass nigga.
Oh, okay.
To the Hawks fan, I apologize, man, that we had to witness that. They fell for the hype. They said we can't get the number one Frenchman, but we gonna get a Frenchman. So with that being said, man, let's move on.
I can't
Off,
wait.
y'all got the
I
off
can't
French.
wait. They get a pick and roll with that nigga, and guess what? He 1-on-1 with Luka, 1-on-1 with Kyrie, 1-on-1 with Steph. They gonna pick and roll his ass to death.
I can't wait neither.
I'm gonna have a
We'll
He
good
gonna
time.
get better. He
Can't
gonna get
wait.
better.
Can't wait.
We gonna see, man. We gonna see.
Can't wait.
Um,
I
have
can't
his
wait
day.
for Bryce James to come on in. The real baller. The real baller son.
Oh my
The
The
real
gosh.
LeBron James son.
Hating ass nigga.
The
Oh
real
my
heir to the
gosh.
throne.
That is horrible.
This is just an appetizer.
All right. Before we get up out of here, we're gonna talk about these and we got some other stuff to talk about. But we're gonna talk about WNBA standings real quick. Right now, New York Liberty, they doing their thing. You know what I'm saying? The defending champs, the Aces, they sitting there. You know, they're still high, but they're just right there in that middle spot. But you know, the seasons. How many games do they play? Like 40?
16. Everybody got different amounts, really. 16, 19. A lot of people got different numbers right now.
16 games?
Yeah.
So the playoffs, what do you mean? They only play 16 games?
Yeah, they don't really. It's a short season.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Everybody
they're
has a
literally
different.
16-3. So
No, they
must
don't play
like,
16 games though.
That's what I'm saying.
You said how many games have they played?
Around
That's-
16.
No, I'm saying
Yeah,
how many
that's
games do they play in the season? My bad. That's what I meant to say.
You talking about how many games in the season?
Yeah.
Oh.
I
think-
honestly, that's a
Yeah,
good
because I was
question.
referring to how the Aces are kind of sitting there at that 5 spot, but I'm like, well, I know they start the playoffs around the time NFL season starts, so probably that's another month and a half.
I want to say like 40
2 months.
games, to be honest with you.
Okay.
And then they, on top of that, they have a mid-season game.
All-Star break
They have a
or whatever.
mid-season tournament.
Yeah.
But didn't they just
mid-season
finish that?
tournament.
Yes, I want to say. I
Minnesota
don't
Lynx
want to be
won.
incorrect. I've been busy recently, but I want to say they play 40, but they do play 40 games in the whole season.
Yeah, one Commissioner's Cup. Yeah, one Commissioner's Cup. Nice. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, so far, that's what we're seeing right now out the league. Anything?
Yeah.
What team is standing out the most to y'all?
I mean, so to what you were saying earlier about the Aces is they've already kind of lost as many, games as they kind of lost last year or more than, I'm sorry. But I mean, hopefully they can kind of get things together. But, you got Angel Wilson on the team doing, immaculate shit, with 25 plus point games, I think over the past 9 or 10 games. And then, to go down and kind of look at some of the other things with Caitlin Clark being drafted number 1. They had the number 1 pick the year before in Aaliyah Boston. And so, for them to be at number 8 in the league, they're clearly clicking a little. Of course, they're 8-12, so they're down, but they're not gonna get the number 1 pick from what it looks like.
Yeah.
Excuse me. But I just think, other than that, just going with Chicago, man. Angel Reese, bro. Y'all take a look at what she's doing. Even though they're losing, she's still averaging a double-double every game, and this shit is monstrous. But I do believe, from what I'm looking at, bro, if everything stays healthy and stays how it is, we may see, the Connecticut Suns versus New York in a deep playoff run, to go. I don't know how their playoff setup is. I don't know if it's everybody just in a
you go
pool.
to the
Well, it
conference
looks like-
section.
They're in the same.
They're in the same conference, I'm pretty sure.
That's what I believe. That's why I said in a deep playoff run, you would definitely see them play against each other. But I think, on the West side, you're seeing that Minnesota is kind of running that area unless the Aces can get things together. But Seattle been kind of doing their thing.
I'm about to say, really, record shows that right now the Liberty are number 1, but from watching Liberty and the Suns and the Connecticut Suns are really the best two teams right now.
The Suns are nice.
Las
Yeah,
Vegas
nice.
could be in
I
that
like
conversation, but they just been missing Chelsea Grace so much at their
Right.
point. So that's really where that record comes from. With them, their team is beat up, and Agents Wilson has been keeping the boat afloat. But when it comes around playoff time, you're gonna need them. And still always creeping in that section too is Phoenix Mercury. They've been creeping around. They just have a lot of veterans there. Plus, you can never count out with Brittany Griner there.
And
but
Diana Taurasi.
But they're top two of that. Yeah, even with Taurasi there. But that's what I always said Brittany Griner, because she's such a big impact for their team. Taurasi is too. Taurasi is a big impact, but
she's older now.
You could tell the difference when they're playing without Brittany Griner and when they're playing with her. It seems like they're way over the hump when they got Brittany Griner, because really a lot of centers cannot compete with her. But you can see when they're not without her, they're kind of like they're really hesitant, and they're questionable about a lot of things. But they know when Brittany Griner's on the court, that's where the ball should really go through. And she's been injured majority of the season. But the Seattle Storm and Minnesota, they're holding the spots down up there. And I can see them definitely I can see Minnesota making a deep run versus I can see Minnesota and Las Vegas in their conference finals, and then I can see I want to say Liberty. I'll probably say Liberty and the Suns more in the in the conference finals with them. But right now, to be honest with you, because we have to, but she's a topic of the WNBA. Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese, their teams are really at the bottom. They're not really that good, but based on the fact that it's not that many teams in the conferences, one of them was going to make it. But right now they're still getting the group together. And Chicago, they got to figure out their matchups with Angel Reese and I keep saying Caruso, but it's not
Camilla.
Camilla, yeah. I'm gonna just go by her first name, Camilla. With Camilla and Reese, they got to figure that out, because when they finally get that clicking, they're gonna be rocking and rolling. But once they figure it out, it's good. And really, the only problem for Indiana Fever with Caitlin Clark is her team can't catch the ball. She's throwing dimes to them, and they cannot catch. And I'm like, bro,
they're not ready.
They not ready for none of those passes.
She got the vision.
And you could see where I'm like, dang, bro, you could tell Caitlin kind of misses that Iowa team, because they understood she could give me the ball. She gonna give me the ball.
Now, don't get me wrong. Caitlin makes her mistakes too. She gets ripped. She has air balls, all that.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, that's just gonna come. That's just regular shit. When the team is fucking up too, now it just makes shit. It just compiles.
Yeah,
you know,
because you're looking at her ending the game with 20 points, but she has 9 turnovers, and out of those 9 turnovers, it was literally the girl couldn't catch the ball 5 times, or like they couldn't catch the ball 6 or 7 times out of the time. Majority of the turnovers are coming from them not even being able to catch the ball, and it's like, damn, she giving you passes in pockets that you wish you knew you could get. Like, she's dropping dimes, and they just like, Good. They looking like Aguilar over there. Like, it's crazy. Like, it's crazy. But once they figure it out, they're good. Like, Aaliyah Boston, she's good.
And I think what you just said, like, Caitlin coming from the college level to the pro level, like, it's a tougher transition because she is a guard. So majority of the time, she gonna have the ball in her hand. So them not catching the ball, that's a turnover on her. Them not being able to do this and that, it fall back on her, as versus with Angel Reese. Like, from what I do, when me watching Angel Reese doing her thing, because it's easy to be a big man versus being a guard in the league.
In fact, and I mean, we had a combo about that before, and Najee definitely said that about Angel Reese, and I was like, I think Caitlin Clark is going to have a smoother transition. But, I think I was wrong with that take, because I think we're seeing, like, Angel Reese is having a nice transition. Although her team isn't winning, I mean, one, shit, the Indiana Fever had the #1 pick beforehand. So I'm going to just give that off bail. And then 2, they're dealing with injury with the Chicago Sky, you know what I'm saying, as well. And 3, it's not like them niggas is that much better, you know what I'm saying? So, and they've played more games. If you look at it, I mean, they're 8-12. That's 20 games. They're 6-11. That's only 18 games. So, I mean, 17 games. So they're 3 games behind played. So who's to say that they're even doing better than them? You know? So there's a bunch of factors in that.
And it's just like Frank said, is when Angel Reese plays by the bucket. So it's easy for your game. It's so easy to be a big man. You could transition being a big man. All you gotta do is make a layup and post moves. That's not you just have to wait for the point guard to get you the ball. Caitlin Clark, she has to deal with different personnel and getting the ball to them. Like if you play basketball, there's certain people that like to catch the ball in certain ways. Guess what? When I'm on the court, I prefer you to toss me the ball up in the air because I know I can go up there and get it. I don't want you to throw me a low bounce pass because at that point now I have to go down there and get the ball just for me to come back up. Guess what? A lot of people you have to talk about that and figure that out. So as a point guard, you have to find out what's the best for your team. Angel Reese is easy to translate. Hey, give me the ball. Post move, boom. And it is what it is. And we talked about it earlier offline, but guess what? Caitlin Clark is, a lot of people hate it, but Caitlin Clark is why a lot of people watching WNBA. Guess what? Angel Reese, you can say it all you want, but to be honest with you, if I wanted to see an Angel Reese, I'm going to go watch Angel Wilson. Be honest. She's a better version of Angel Wilson. So guess what? It is what it is. Caitlin Clark, I'm not going to say they're going to force her into playoffs, but guess what? Can her team make it into the playoffs? Yes. And guess what? They're going to blow it up. The media gonna blow it up that they made it into the playoffs. So guess what? It is what it is. I'll be watching the playoffs, and I'm expecting the Las Vegas Aces to I would love to see them hit a 3-peat up in the WNBA.
But to your credit earlier, winning, that shit is why people get hurt. Late games, you playing longer than everybody else, stuff like that. So but I would love to see them do a 3-peat. I agree with that.
Yeah, love to see that history being made. You know what I'm saying? For sure. But fellas, that was a good episode. It's time for us to get up out of here. But before we go,
and before we leave WNBA, I want to say,
what's up?
It sucks, but I hope to see Cameron Briggs back next season because I know, and she's supposed to be on the Olympic team, on the 3v3 Olympic team. She's not going to be able to participate. So
did they pick up Caitlin for that instead? Because I know Caitlin isn't on the regular roster.
I don't think they announced it yet. I don't remember if they announced it yet. But she had a torn ACL.
That'd be nice to see her on that. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that would be better than seeing her on a 3v3
ACL immediately.
Yeah, and she was having a good season too.
But I wouldn't go get Caitlin for that because she was a big, so that would be bad replacement.
Well, no, depending on who else you had, But I think whoever
you got left over.
Yeah,
and I saw because I just mentioned Summer.
Go get Brittany Griner.
I know we got to get up out of here. Yeah, man.
She don't need to. She don't need to go. She need to stay in the States. She don't need to go to Europe no more right now. She need to stay in the States for it, and I think she could agree. I think I just want to stay home.
Stop it. She's on the Olympic team.
No, long shade.
I'm throwing my passport away right
now. I know Kawhi Leonard ain't gonna be playing in the Olympics though. They're replacing him with Derek White. That's the word on the street. So
word.
Oh, okay. NBA champion.
Get a glue guy.
That's an NBA champion.
Oh yes.
He riding that wave.
I mean, you gotta get a glue guy. Somebody that can score and get defense, and he ain't even not.
Yeah, because I don't think they have Drew Holiday on there this time. So
they do.
I know he was usually on. He would be on Team USA every now and then.
They got Drew.
Oh, so
you don't even know who's gonna play.
They got Tyrese Halliburton and Drew.
They don't have Jaylen Brown though.
That's what I thought.
They don't have Jaylen Brown. That's the one that's the only Celtic that's not on the team.
That's the one you need.
I was thinking to myself.
So Derek White, Jason Tatum, and
so
Drew
you leave the Finals MVP.
Yeah.
Is he really the Finals MVP?
Hey man,
is he really LeBron?
He might not want him to play. I don't know.
Is
Maybe
he really
not.
LeBron's son?
He probably didn't want to play. That nigga was like, bro, I got better shit to do, nigga. I'd be there though. I'll see y'all niggas.
Yeah, then you on top of that, bro, they literally just got done with the finals just to go waste your whole summer playing basketball. Man.
Jason Tatum got to go get him gold so he can feel accomplished outside of that.
That's
Yeah, I got that over you. That's one thing I got over you, bro.
He only going because of that.
Medal.
And that's when Drew Holiday only going because, his wife played for the national team, the U.S. national team. So that's just a normal thing for them.
He got to go get that gold.
Yeah, that's just a normal thing for them. They always in the Olympics. Him and his wife. So I'm like, okay, cool. I don't think his wife on the women's team this year, but it is what it is. But go check out With WrestleManiacs 2. The new episode that just dropped with me and Izzy 2 Real on With WrestleManiacs 2, but we broke down the bloodline storyline, new twists and turns that's just been added on in there. The addition of Jacob Fatu and the attack on Paul Heyman and where we want to see that story go. So go check out With WrestleManiacs 2 with your boy, Playboy Troy, and Izzy 2 Real.
Hey, speaking of, did you catch Tyrese Halliburton and Jalen Brunson?
I did. It was on the same episode. That was crazy. It was crazy. I was like, why is Tyrese Halliburton here? But then I was like, oh, they're in Madison Square Garden. And then they just showed Jalen Brunson. I was like, okay. Let's see where this goes.
Wild.
And that man, Jalen Brunson, came out he had pulled up with the chair. And I was like, yo, what? I was like, I'm down to see that match. I'm down to see that. Give me a Paul. Bruh. Give me a Logan Paul and Tyrese Halliburton.
Bad they have pulled a contract so fucking fast. They'd be like, bro.
We don't see it. It's literally just like they did in WCW when you had Hulk Hogan and Dennis Rodman versus
Do you know the times? Remember, that was the times when they let a nigga go to Vegas for days and not even check in, and then send another guy on the team to go get him.
Hey,
these are different days.
That was literally around the same exact time too. So
Patrick Mahomes can't even freaking play basketball pickup.
He was in WWE. He was involved in WWE.
But he can't wrestle. Do you think that they're gonna let him wrestle?
That is true. That's true.
Well, no, they catch you in that square.
They just only gonna have like little
come out here and give some appearance.
They'll do a couple of things, like they could do like one or two moves, and then that'll be it. Just like Bad Bunny. Well, never mind. Not like Bad Bunny. Bad Bunny was doing some crazy shit. Never mind. I'm trying to think of an athlete recently in WWE that did something crazy.
Jason Kelce.
They not letting it go.
Yeah, Kelce did. He did one move. He did a couple. He did one.
Wasn't he? Didn't he retire?
Yeah, he retired.
Yeah, good.
Active, yeah. The last, you're right. Last active person really that was an active athlete was maybe Dennis Rodman in them.
But they're not letting that shit slide. But you gonna get hurt.
But check out With WrestleManiacs 2. Playboy Troy. Is he too real?
Yes, sir. And before we get up out of here, also be on the lookout. College Football 25. We about to be playing this heavily opinionated edition. We about to be on that. So coming in the middle of July, you're gonna see us on there. We definitely gonna be putting out. We already might have
a live stream. Might have a heavily opinionated live stream.
Yes, sir.
These the hour wings.
More details coming in soon. And with that, y'all have a heavily opinionated week. Peace.
Ugly.
He throwing up game.